guys.
Hey.
So I'm walking along here with Jason.
Hello guys.
Jason recognized me on the street from having seen my videos a few days ago.
Exactly.
And what's that?
Big fan.
Cool. And so tell people a little bit about yourself, how long you've been here in Tokyo. And
in Tokyo I've been like more than 5 years, but overall in Japan I've been more than 11. It's my 12th year in Japan. I came here as a student, high school student, and then got a scholarship to do my bachelor's and did my master's in physics, and now I'm working.
Awesome. And you moved here from North India, right?
Yeah, originally I'm from India, a place called Lucknow.
And you speak Japanese, right?
Well, I do speak Japanese. I'm very fluent. I mean, not to brag, but I am very fluent in reading, writing Japanese because...
That's amazing. I mean, that is an accomplishment because there's more than 2,000 symbols, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, it's frustrating for the first couple of years when you're surrounded by people who are very much better at Japanese than you, but slowly, steadily, if you are persistent, you pick up.
Yeah, that's amazing. And so when I first met you, then you were with a friend, Ram, and we'll probably be seeing him later. So we're headed for the Imperial Palace, which is straight up ahead here, where the Emperor of Japan lives. And so he is obviously different from the president. So the president is Shinzo Abe, right?
He's the prime minister.
He's the prime minister.
They don't have a president.
They don't have a president, okay. But the emperor is different from the prime minister.
Yeah.
And so there's a royal family, a little bit similar to England, like where they have the royal family.
It's like a symbolic head of the state.
Yeah.
Do not have any constitutional powers.
And so they still live here in the Imperial Palace.
Yeah.
And so you can't actually go inside there, but you can walk around the grounds, basically.
Exactly.
And so Jason was telling me about the island of Hokkaido, which is north of here, the northernmost island of Japan. You were talking about how there was basically a separate indigenous culture.
They used to have it, but now it's declining. Ainu people, they're called Ainu. They had a very distinct culture than the mainlanders, but now they've become a French community. But they do have museums of those cultures everywhere in Hokkaido. So yeah,
you can learn about the history and the culture.
Yeah, it's very
and then get a little taste of it at least.
Exactly.
And then it's kind of more of a wild island as far as the forests and...
Oh, it's just beautiful. It's like as I was talking to Gabriel and I told him it's like going to one of the places in Lord of the Rings. It's really, really surreal, beautiful, amazing.
Yeah, that sounds really cool. My next time to Japan, for sure, that will be like the first place that I go. There's just too much to see in Japan, and even in a month is not enough. So.
It's not enough.
And so are these buildings both part of the Imperial Palace? Okay.
You can see two guardsmen standing in.
Okay, yeah, I see them there. So we can walk part way in there, but it sure is a nice relief. It also cools down here compared to over by the buildings. Yeah. And so this is the main entrance into the Imperial Palace here. So Ram has joined us.
Hi everyone.
And so do you want to like tell the audience about yourself in a few minutes or a few seconds or whatever? How long have you been in Japan?
I've been in Japan for 18 years. And
18 years?
Yeah, it's a long shot.
Yeah.
And the more I stay and harder it becomes to leave, or like in other words, I can say I'm more comfortable living here.
Yeah. It's kind of the closest thing to home for you.
Exactly.
Because you've lived in so many places.
So many places, and this is the longest one.
UK?
Place. Yeah. UK, Germany, and so many other places. And
South Africa?
South Africa.
Sri Lanka?
Sri Lanka.
Yeah. And you work in one of the buildings around here?
Yeah, I work in a building over there, down the street.
Yeah.
Down this beautiful street, because trees are very rare in Tokyo.
Yeah, you can feel the coolness coming off.
Exactly.
It's really nice.
Coming from the inside.
Oh, maybe that's the AC. You might be right. So we're going to go inside this building here and get a little view from up top.
Yeah.
Nice place here.
I'm not drinking anything. So I'll be here there for a while and then I'll leave.
I'm also not going to drink because I got to study. I'm just going to take a coffee or something like a non-alcoholic drink.
Okay, I'll see what they got. And so is this the Tokyo station?
Yes, Tokyo station.
And so it's like the old Tokyo train station and then added buildings.
And added buildings and the new lines and everything.
Yeah,
in
it's
Japan,
quite
like,
spectacular.
Traditional facade remains, everything inside and the building comes on top of it all the time because real
Yeah.
estate is so precious.
They keep the old and then add to it. That's kind of Japan in a nutshell, is like keep the old but then add something super modern on top
old
of it.
is not real old, it's kind of fancy old.
It's like a facade for the...
Yeah, exactly. This thing was destroyed by the Allied bombing after the World War II.
I see.
And then like it was a completed building like last year or something.
You mean this front building here?
Yeah, the
it's
front
newly
was
made,
destroyed. Yeah, it was nearly
And then it was
reconstructed.
rebuilt in the old style.
Yeah, in the
Oh,
old- in the
wow.
old style, yeah.
And it was just completed recently?
Yeah,
Like
last,
maybe last year or
last year.
something.
Oh, that's amazing.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then like you can see there are 2 domes.
Uh-huh.
And they have some kind of like very good artwork on top of it. And they even restored that as it was in the original.
As it was before.
Yeah.
From photos, I guess. And
Yeah, from photos and
Yeah.
everything.
Amazing.
So it's,
Have you tried sushi?
I've had, I mean, for one thing, I've had sushi back in the US lots of times. In Japan, I've had it as kind of a side dish on some different meals, but I haven't had like a full sushi, just like a sushi gorging meal. So if you know a good place for that.
There is 100 yen sushi. This one.
This is it? Okay. Andy's.
Guy is a foreigner.
He's the only foreigner that can buy fish at the Tsukiji
Yeah, that's like the main
fish market. Yeah.
2人です。北海道いいですよ。
3枚タバコ吸いました。
Okay, arigato.
いらっしゃいませ。
ノンアルコールビールもあります。
いや、いいっすよ。オレンジジュースもやっぱ。
So I'm in the bathroom, change my shirt, and look at this sign. Please vomit here. I guess there's a fair amount of drinking around here. And so this is the full sashimi plate?
It has various fishes actually.
Yeah.
Full sashimi plate.
Yeah.
Tuna, some other fishes.
Looks good. And then there's more coming. You see, you got
yeah, we have ordered gyoza.
gyoza. Yeah,
Gyoza.
I like gyoza. Yeah.
I love gyoza.
Yeah. And so this is the one called gyoza, but it's not, because I was thinking
Yeah.
the ones that are like dumplings, like
Yeah,
little.
dumplings essentially,
Yeah,
but
we
this
call
is-
them pot stickers basically, but
You call them pop stickers?
pot stickers, yeah,
Pop stickers, okay.
or wontons.
So yeah, so the dumplings or gyoza that I ordered.
But this is a different. But they call this.
different.
They
Yeah,
call this
I guess
gyoza.
this is a special kind of gyoza.
It's chicken wings.
It's chicken wings.
Yeah.
Gyoza.
And so, what kind of food do you eat most often?
Me?
In Tokyo, yeah.
I mean, I eat like mostly pasta.
Okay,
Pasta,
interesting.
Sometimes.
Italian food is just ubiquitous around the world.
Yeah.
In like Bulgaria and Romania, you see Italian restaurants all over the place, like more than native,
I mean,
Bulgarian restaurants or
I go
whatever.
with the flow actually. I'm not like a.
Yeah, you just try different things.
I mean, I love meat, but meat is kind of a bit pricey.
Yeah.
So whenever I can get my hands on meat, I prefer to have meat.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I cook at home, so.
I see.
Yeah. I guess this is what the.
Oh, it just ends right there.
Guy was.
We're good. Thank you. And so this is Shibuya. So as you saw, then Ram didn't join us for dinner there. He had to get back to work. And then Jason was headed to his home. And so he took the subway part of the way here, and then I said goodbye to him. This is kind of the iconic Tokyo, like the Times Square, I guess, of Tokyo, and it is packed. And the crossing happens across the entire intersection here. Wild. So I'm going to finish this video here and make another separate video walking around the Shibuya area here. I will post the link down below if you want to check that one out. See ya.